So today I'm going to be doing a video on the IDU and NED. So that is the International Democratic Union and the National Endowment for Democracy. So I'm going to read part of the mission statement here for the IDU. It says the IDU will foster the common philosophy of its member parties, establish permanent relations at a bilateral and multilateral level, encourage mutual support, and to these ends will provide a forum for the exchange of views and information on matters of interest to all or considerable number of its member parties. So here are some of the members all over the world. Some are in government, some are not. And it's divided up where there's one in, part of it in Latin America, Asia, the Caribbean, Africa, and two different parts of Europe. So there are many different member nations and political parties all over the world, from Argentina, Bolivia, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, etc. So NED, now we're moving on to, it says in its description, is a private non-profit foundation dedicated to the growth and strengthening of democratic institutions around the world. Each year, NED makes more than 2,000 grants to support the projects of non-governmental groups abroad who are working for democratic goals in more than 100 countries. Well, countries are corporations. But everything sounds nice on the outside, including with the IDU. However, we're going to learn very differently as we move forward. So this is the current president of NED, and he used to work for the National Security Council, which is basically in the same echelon as the CIA, another White House entity. And he's tried to recruit nations into NATO. So this guy probably has quite the career in intelligence, military, and perhaps politics. So here's some more of the members, just to give you an idea of the kind of people that are in it. Somebody from the Council on Foreign Relations, another think tank, London School of Economics, the Business Council. That sure as hell just sounds ominous, and I truly have no idea what the hell that even is, to be honest with you. And then we have somebody from JP Morgan Chase. So you have people from think tanks, banksters, ominous business people, etc. So now we're going to start actually diving into the truth of the matter here. So I just want to thank Sean Paul Melville for one thing, for this article here. And I want to thank this website, the Civilian Intelligence Network, because things have been removed twice, and they've uploaded things a third time since. And I found some very useful information here. So thanks to the people who have this website, and thank you, Sean, for writing this article. So anyway, the IDU is all part of NED, and the chairman of the IDU is Stephen Harper, by the way. And it was founded in 1983 by these various people because in the 80s the CIA got caught selling crack a bunch, essentially. So, but NED, it receives its orders essentially through the National Security Council and the CIA, but it's funded through USAID. I can't remember what that acronym means offhand. So NED, basically what it is it destabilizes nations through messing with their trade deals internationally, regionally, and locally. And it messes with a nation's politics, their policies, etc. So NED is something that is used to destabilize entire nations, and basically it is allied with the United Nations and is working toward the sustainability agenda, which I've already done a video on. And as well, it basically consists of two lefty and two right-wing groups, and they're what make up what NED is. So moving forward, now that you understand what NED is, I'm going to show you a very specific example of its implementation. So there were visits by Foreign Minister Maxime Bernier to Haiti to showcase Canada's effort to support bilateral and regional efforts to improve security. Haiti, where Canada has been involved in UN peacekeeping efforts for 15 years, provides a relatively easy and welcoming environment to put considerable additional resources into the security arena. So these people like to word things very nice, if you will, but it always means the exact opposite of what they're saying. So peacekeeping means death. Supporting bilateral and regional trade efforts actually means messing with a nation's trade deals, essentially, and thereby screwing their economy, and making it hard for everybody to find a living. And essentially here, what it basically says is that in 2007, Stephen Harper publicly denounced and didn't support Ned at all. However, Ned still continued on through CEDA and a defate. So CEDA is the Canadian International Development Agency is what CEDA is, so it's a think tank. And DFATE is the Department of Foreign Affairs and International Trade. That is Maxime Bernier's department. So Maxime Bernier was directly involved with the National Endowment for Democracy when Stephen Harper absorbed its mandate under the Minister of Foreign Affairs umbrella, along with CEDA, which I just mentioned. So Maxime Bernier is not exactly all he is cracked up to be. I'm just going to say in conclusion that I questioned him, and you can watch my previous video to see his response. But in conclusion, what I want to tell you is that red and blue, just like black and white, represents duality. What happens when you mix red and blue? You get purple. Anyway, I'll be making more videos in future, perhaps on Joanne Meny and the Privy Council and the social solidarity economy, as these are very important things that I think need to be out there, especially for anybody who lives in Canada. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. Take care, guys.